शुक्लांबरधरं विष्णुं शशिवर्णं चतुर्भुजं प्रसन्नवदनं ध्यायेत् सर्वविघ्नोपशान्तये व्यासाय विष्णुरूपाय व्यासरूपाय विष्णवे नमो वै ब्रह्मनिधये वासिष्ठाय नमो नमः। यस्य स्मरणमात्रेण जन्मसंसारबन्धनात् विमुच्यते नमस्तस्मै विष्णवे प्रभविष्णवे। Om Namo Venkatesaya. Pranams to everybody. So yesterday we saw up to Surajaneswara. Now let's go on to the next nama. Trilokatma. Trayanam Lokanam Antaryamitaya Atma iti Trilokatma. That means one who is the inner controller of all these three lokas. Burloka, Bhuvarloka, Suvarloka, and therefore is called as Trilokatma. That's one meaning of that. Other meaning is this loka also means worlds of experiences. So he is the inner Atma who is present in all the three states of our day-to-day life. That is the waking state, the dream state, and the deep sleep state. Jagat, Swashna, Sushup. Jagat, Swapna, Sushupti. So these three states is one Atma who is present in all these three periods of time, and that's why when we wake up, of course Jivatma is also present because Jivatma is being supported by Paramatma in that. And that's why when you get up in the morning, you are able to know, no, yesterday I had a good dream, and this is the dream I had. That means somebody was present in the dream state, it's also present now. So he is the Atma who was present in all the three states, and therefore he is called as Trilokatma. Trilokeshaha, Trayanam Lokesha, that means he is the Lord of Burloka, Bhuvarloka, Suvarloka, and therefore he is called as Trilokeshaha. Trayoho Lokaha, Tadnyaktapa, Sveshu Sveshu Karmasu Vartante. That means one who is able to make the people engage in their tasks in the three lokas on the respective tasks, and therefore is called as Trilokeshaha. Keshavaha Ka Brahmeti Samakyataha Yishoham Sarvadehinam Avam Tava Amsa Sambhutav Tasmat Keshava Namavan. That's what in Harivamsha Lord Shiva says that means Ka refers to Brahma. I am the Isha. That means that's what Parameshwara says. I am the Isha. And both of us came out of one of your amsas. That means amsa means he came from the Rajasic Guna came the Brahma, and from the Tamasic Guna of Bhagavan came the Isha, and therefore both of us came from you, and therefore we are called as that. That's why you got the name Keshava. That's what it is. Other meaning is Keshav, Shukla Krishna Keshav Vartayate Bhumau iti Keshavaha. Keshena Krishna Keshena Vati Gandhayati Daityaniti Keshavaha. That means one this Bhagavan from the white hair of Bhagavan came the Balarama, and from the black hair of Bhagavan came the Krishna, and these two people were in the Krishna avatar together, and therefore is called as Keshavaha. Keshiha Keshi Nama Asuram Khatavaniti Keshiha. That means Bhagavan killed one of the one of the what you call this Kamsa's emissaries called Keshi, and therefore he is called as Keshiha. Ha means Hanti. So if you look at the Bhagavatam, the story is like this. That is when Kamsa knew that Krishna was there in Gokula, he sent several emissaries to kill him. So he sends one of his an emissary called Keshi. So the Keshi comes in the form of a horse. So he comes in the form of a horse, and therefore he kicked all these the Gopas, and finally came to Krishna. And then Krishna fought with him, and then he just took by his legs and then threw him at a distance, and then he became completely unconscious. Then immediately after gaining consciousness, he came charging towards Krishna, and Krishna then put his this shoulder into his mouth and started increasing the size of the shoulder, and then immediately he lost his breath, and then gasping for breath, and then finally was killed. So that's the story of Keshi in Srimad Bhagavatam. So Bhagavan who killed this Keshi, and therefore is called as Keshiha. Harihi Sa hetukam samsaram haratiti harihi. That means he is able to destroy the samsara along with its cause. The cause of the samsara is our this ajnana. That means the lack of understanding that we are the Jivatma, and we identify wrongly with this body and this the subtle body and the gross body, and therefore we come to this samsara chakra, and one is able to remove that kind of this ignorance, and then also the cause, the samsara, as well as the cause of the samsara, and therefore is called as Harati. Harati means one who destroys that, and therefore is called as Harihi. Harati Papamiti Harihi. That means one is able to remove our sins also, and is called as Harihi. Of course, one of these avatars of Bhagavan in the form of this Gajendra, when he came to save Gajendra, that avatar of Bhagavan is also called as Harihi. Other meaning of Hari also refers to lion. So Bhagavan's incarnation as this Nrsimha Murti is also called as Hari avatar. So that's why you call it Narahari. That means Nara means the human, Hari means the lion. So that means Narahari means the lion and the Simha put together. So Narahari. Then we'll move on to the next sloka. Kamadeva Kamapala Kami Kanta Krita Gamaham Anirdeshava Purvishnur Viro Nanto Dhananjayah. The namas are Kamadevaha, Kamapalaha, Kami, Kantaha, Kritagamaha, Anirdeshavapuhu, Vishnuhu, Veeraha, Anantaha, Dhananjayaha. So, Kamadevaha. So that Kamadevaha, Kamavat Jyota iti. That means one who is present. Kamadeva also refers to this Bhagavan's son, Kamadeva. Kamadeva is one of the Pradyumnas. Pradyumna is manifested as Kamadeva as such, and therefore one who is able to shine like Deva is also shining also. One is able to shine like Kamadeva, the Manmata, and therefore he is called as Kamadevaha. Other meaning is one who is being sought of. Kama means one who is being desired by Devas. All the Devas all want Bhagavan himself, and therefore he is also called as Kamadevaha. That's another meaning of that. Other meaning is Dharmadi. Dharmadi Purushartha Chatushashtam Vanchit Bihi Kamyate iti Kama. That means people who is being wanted or being desired by people who want these various Purusharthas, Dharmartha Kama Moksham, and therefore he is called as Kamadeva. That's not. So Devas, that means he is fulfilling all the desires like a, just like that, like a child's play, and therefore Deva also means doing it like a child's play, like a play of the child. So Kamadevaha. Kamapalaha. Kaman palayati the Kamapalaha. That means one meaning is one who is able, he is protecting his own son Kamadeva, and therefore he is called as Kamapala. That's one meaning. Other meaning is one is able to protect the good desires of his devotees and fulfill them at a point of time, and therefore he is called as Kamapalaha. Kaminam adhikritanam Kaman palayati iti Kamapalaha. That means all his people's good desires, all the devotees want him, finally the moksha and other things, he is able to make them desire that kind of a good desires and then fulfill that desires, and therefore he is called as Kamapalaha. Sayeva Dattanu Palanat Kamapalaha. So he himself is the dispenser of all the desires of his devotees, and therefore he is called as Kamapalaha. Kami. Purna Kama Swabhavat Kami. That means one who has fulfilled all his desires. He doesn't. That's why he is called as Avapta Samasta Kaman. Samasta Kama means all his desires. Avapta means all fulfilled. So one who is fulfilled all his desires, and therefore is called as Kami. Other meaning is Kamyate Jagat Rachanadikam iti. That means for the sake, he is always desirous of protecting his devotees, then taking them to his abode, and therefore he is called as such kinds of the desires he has towards his devotees, and therefore he is called as Kami. Kantaha Abhirupamathatvam Deham Vasan Kanta. That means one has got a very beautiful body, which is liked by Mahalakshmi, and therefore she always resides in him, and therefore he is such a beautiful body, and therefore he is called as Kantaha. Kanto Manoharaha. That means he is so beautiful that he is able to attract all the minds of his devotees. The minds of his devotees are being pulled because of his form and then gunas, and therefore he is called as Kantaha. Sayeva Swayameva Kamaniyaha Kanta. That means he is one person who is being liked by all the people because of his Swarupam and Gunam. That means his Rupam and Gunam, because of his form of his body as well as because of his qualities. Everybody likes him, and therefore he is called as Kantaha. Krita Agamaha. Krita Agamaha Shruti. Smriti Spritadi Lakshano Yenasa Kritagama. That means one was Agama means all this, Gama means to go, Agama means to come back. So Krita means one has established various scriptures and everything required for coming back to, because back to Godhood. No, we all came from Bhagavan, and so we have got to go back to God. That's what is the ultimate thing. So he has created all this, this Shruti, Smriti, then all these Puranas and Itihasas. All these things have been created by Bhagavan as a process of giving that knowledge for him, for all of us to come back to him, and therefore he is called as Kritagamaha. Other meaning is Kritena Karmana na Gamyati iti Kritagama. That means one, just by actions alone one cannot reach Bhagavan. To reach Bhagavan you need to have the Bhakti. Bhakti is the only means by which you can reach him, and therefore he is called as Kritagama. That's one other meaning of that. Then other thing is Bhagavan also established, there is various, for worshipping the Bhagavan there is called different Tantra Shastras, that is the Shakta Agama, then you have the Shaiva Agama, then we have the Vaishnava Agama. In Vaishnava Agama there are two major Agamas, that is Pancharatra and then Vaikanasa. Both of these things, Pancharatra was given by Bhagavan himself to various Ananta, then Parameshwara and others over a period of 5 nights. That's why it's called as Pancharatra. It was given over a period of 5 nights, and that's why it's called this. That's called as Pancharatra. Similarly, we have this Vaikanasam. That is Vikanasa Rishi, one of the rishis born from Brahma, was also an aspect of Bhagavan, and therefore he created this Vaikanasa Agama. That is being followed in such temples like Tirumala and all. They follow the Vaikanasa Agama. People, the temples in Srirangam follow the Pancharatra Agama. Bhagavan gave both these Agamas, and therefore he is called as Krita Agama. I think we'll stop with this. Om Namo Venkateshaya.